maybe extend them a little less than what they sent in for.
Yes. So when are you going to get these items done?
What's called the classes I can do today, but it won't start till September.
I'm sorry,
It won't
what?
start till September 27th.
What classes?
I think some drug program classes, DWI or DUI or something like that.
No. Programs not completed. Parenting class.
I already did all of those.
You completed
Yeah,
parenting classes?
Yeah.
Did you turn that information over to probation?
Yeah, you should know everything.
No, my question is, I want you to listen and internalize what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
You're saying you completed parenting, yes or no?
Yes.
Did you turn it over to your probation officer?
Yes, we spoke about it.
No. Did you turn it over to her, proof that you've done it?
No.
All right. So here's the thing. Just picking up the phone and telling somebody I've done this class,
Yeah.
that's not enough. You got to turn it over to them. Otherwise, you have not done it.
Okay.
All right. So where are you with your CPS case? Are you in compliance?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's your attorney over there?
I don't have an attorney over. All those, everything that she put on paper, ma'am, I already done. Like I don't. The only thing that's left was just one class that I have to do.
All right. Did you do the BIPP course?
That's the one I was.
Have you even signed up for it?
Yeah, I was signing up actually today on the way over here.
So
That's
this is the first time that you're signing up for that. And you've been on probation since.
She just gave it to me actually like 2 months ago.
No,
I have everything on email.
no. Here's the thing. You're talking fast,
I'm sorry.
which I'm fine. Nope.
I'm nervous.
Here's the thing. I'm fine with people talking fast. I'm still going to stop you and break it down. So I know that you've been on probation since 2021, and you're here before me because you are not following through on what you're supposed to be doing, period. You're coming before me and saying, oh, I've done this class, I've done that class, but you haven't given anybody any documentation. So if you haven't given documentation, that means that you have not done it. Now, you have choices to make. They wanted to extend you. How long did you want to extend him probation? They wanted to extend you for 6 months. I don't think you're going to get this done in 6 months.
But I've already done everything, Your Honor. I mean, I have everything on email.
No, you haven't done everything. You know how I know you haven't done everything? Because you haven't turned anything in. That's what I'm telling you. I would tell my clients all the time when they would ask me, what should I be doing? I always tell them you have to bag everything up with paper.
Yes, yeah.
You gotta turn it in. You know why? Because I would tell them right now, you know what your trust level is with everybody? Less than 0. I would tell my clients your trust level is less than 0. So you have to build up that trust. And how you build up that trust, for example, I would tell them, if you're in the hospital, you need to have documentation showing you're in the hospital. If you're employed, have documentation showing you're employed. And pretty soon, you know what probation is going to say? Oh, we can trust this guy because they've always given documentation. Right now, your trust level is 0, less than 0. Do you understand?
No, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I did confirm there is a certificate of completion for the parenting class on file. So that one's complete. So what we are mainly looking for him to complete is his BIPP course.
And I just paid probation off to Your Honor, actually like last week.
Okay, I'll double check that. So we really need his BIPP.
It's just a class that I know of, but I'll have everything in document next time.
All right, you're getting extended for 8 months. You need to complete that course. Do you understand?
Of course, Your Honor. But I mean, I'll have everything documented, like you said. I mean, that's what I really need to do. I'll talk to my sister and I'll see what else.
You need to start documenting everything.
Yeah, because I mean, on paper, I already did majority of everything.
And then drug testing.
Yeah, Your Honor. That's what I told her too. I don't know what's going on. My parents can go straight. I just got my gallbladder removed like 2 weeks ago. So I have like.
Well, I mean, people have gallbladders removed and other thing removed and they still use. So what we're going to do is, has it been drug tested today?
No.
You're gonna get a drug test today. What the result's gonna be?
Negative.
All right, so you're gonna do a drug test today. And then if it's positive, send out for a confirmation.
Are you on any medications right now?
Yes.
He just had surgery, so.
Okay. Let them know what medications you're on. Okay,
So you still want that test today?
yes, you want to send him to, yes. So you'll get your drug test today. And then if it's positive, we'll need a confirmation.
And who I send the picture to my PO about what medicines they gave me.
Yes, and when you go do the UA, just let them know what medications you're taking, okay?
I let them, okay.
All right, is there anything else you need from me?
No. But I'll just get everything documented, like you said, I need to do that. So next time I come, I have everything on file.
Well, next time you report to probation, have those documents or either
Yes.
ask them where you can email them. You understand? All right.
And my business.
Yes, just have a seat, probation, and we'll speak with you, okay?
Okay.
Judge, I just wanted to make the court aware that after reviewing Mr. Ponce's file and speaking with the officer, it appears that her report was incorrect.
Okay.
Mr. Ponce has completed all of the mandated classes to include the UFPP and to include the parenting course. He has no courses left. He did pay off all of his fines and fees last week, and his account is clear.
All right. See, what did I say about communication? Isn't that key?
Judge, the CSO asked that I apologize to the court for the mistake on her behalf. Also,
No, she should apologize to Mr. Ponce.
she's called her in.
Yeah, she did call me right now, but
Oh,
I didn't.
awesome. Tell her no problem. Stuff happens.
Yes, Judge. So the only thing that was kind of in limbo was he tested positive last month. And we redid a tap on him, and the tap recommendation was for him to complete the drug offender education program.
Mhm.
Now, that program is the program in which he indicates is not available to him until September.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna extend you. I'm gonna extend him to May 13th. So between now and May 13th, you're gonna do a sober support meeting daily, starting on the 10th. And we're gonna do random UAs. If he's positive. Yes,
We know that he's going to come up positive now, other than what's on his prescription is what you're saying, correct?
yes. All right, so other than what's on your prescription, if he is positive, then what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna get extended past that date. So between now and May 13th. And we will start tomorrow. You're gonna do a sober support meeting a day. You understand?
What's that you on?
Oh, it's an NA meeting. They call them sober support meetings now.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's
So you're gonna do that daily. And we're gonna do random UAs.
and so do I still have to do the classes? It doesn't start till September.
No, you done your classes. That's what they're telling me.
Not the one that, not yet, something else comes up on your way, it will be something different.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do sober support meetings daily, beginning April 10th through May 13th. And random UAs. Let's do at least once every 2 weeks. All right, so if all is clear on that, you'll be done. If all is not clear on that, we're gonna have an issue, okay? All right, is there anything else?
No.
All right, thank you
I
for,
was like, why are you saying I don't have nothing done? I just figured everything.
well, see, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Communication is key.
Thank you, man.
All right, thank you. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding you guilty as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, she's looking forward to trying to get this case behind her and getting it dismissed if you grant her deferred adjudication. So we do ask that you follow the recommendation.
All right, so why did you take this vehicle?
He was a friend of mine. He let me borrow his vehicle. I just kept it longer than I should have. It was my bad judgment. It was just,
Why didn't you return it?
honestly, I was using it for work and it just, he was so nice. Like he let me stay in his house. He was helping me get back on my feet and it was just bad judgment. I didn't think he really minded. He was out of town working. It hadn't been a problem until that time.
All right, so where did you work when you? All right, so why does it say in the police report that Sam stated Martinez has been posting on Facebook all the locations that Martinez is currently traveling to and is currently en route from Houston, Texas?
I never went to Houston, man. Never.
That's what it says. From Houston, Texas, back to San Antonio.
I never went to Houston, not ever. I don't even know anybody in Houston.
So how many children do you have?
I have three.
Ages?
28, 26, 24.
Do you have any grandchildren?
I do. One grandson. He's 13.
Age?
13.
When's the last time you had employment?
I was employed right before I came.
I'm sorry, what?
Right before I came to jail, about 3 weeks.
Doing what?
I was a housekeeper. I keep cleaning houses.
So when's the last time you used drugs?
I haven't used drugs in over a year.
And what was that?
I used to do cocaine.
And what else?
That's it. Just cocaine. That's it. Just cocaine.
All right, so you're saying that's it?
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
How far did you go in school?
I graduated high school.
All right, so what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
Actually, I'm doing way better now. I found a good employment. I like my job and I met a great man and I'm just in a whole different boat. Before I was just struggling and staying place to place and I didn't have any stability and now I'm just in a whole different place right now. Like this,
So who are you staying with?
I'm actually engaged now. I'm staying with my fiance and his family.
So how long you been engaged?
We've been together almost a year. We've been engaged about four months-ish. 4 months.
So you're staying with his family?
Yes, ma'am.
In a house with his family?
Yes, ma'am.
So he doesn't have his own place?
Well, we're trying to get our own place. He had an apartment that went bad and it's just a lot of money that we didn't have to move to our own place. We tried to get an apartment together, but that back money he owed for the apartment that he lost was like $8,000 and we didn't have that. And then put the down payment and all that, we didn't have it. So we're working on.
So let me ask you this, and this is just a side note, something for you to think about.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's say you break up. Let's say he's just like, you know what, I don't want to deal with you. And his parents are like, well, you're not with him anymore, so you can't stay here anymore. What's your second option?
I mean, I have a job now. I mean,
I'm sorry, what?
I have a job now. Like before I was just working DoorDash, like here and there, a couple of hours to get money for the day. And I just am in a different place now. Like I just feel better about me. Before I was just, my kid's dad had passed and I was just going through a bad spot. That was it.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. $1,500 fine, probated, 2 years deferred adjudication. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. In order to be successful in this court, communication is key.
Yes.
So if there's an issue, let probation know about it. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you are thinking about using, then you need to call your probation officer. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
Maybe excuse?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
In the interest of justice, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, Ms. Montalongo accepts responsibility for this. She's closed out all the other matters she's had, and this is the last one. She wants to begin the process of closing out, especially since if everything works out, she can terminate, come back and apply to the court to terminate this early, to get on with her life. She's been very diligent in the other matters I've represented her on in completing what's been required there. And I have no reason to doubt that she will not be as diligent in this matter as well.
All right, Ms. Montalongo. All right, so I read in the report that you had medical issues, right? So what's happening with that?
I'm still under that. I'm still going through a lot as we speak. I haven't been able to work. I just went yesterday for my doctor's appointment. I'm gonna have another replacement done on my shoulder. So due to the fact that I got arrested, I had just had surgery, and that made it worse when they handcuffed me. So I had a re-tear, so now I'm gonna have a whole replacement, so I can't actually work at this point.
All right, and then your mental health?
My mental health, I'm doing fine.
All right, are you still on medications for that?
No.
All right, because I saw in the police report that you were. So,
I was going through a rough.
all right. So are you working or not working?
I only do like little side jobs sometimes. I take care of my stepdaughter's grandmother. She's an elderly, she had both legs amputated, so sometimes I go and help her. I do auto mechanics for you, but I do auto mechanics sometimes when I can, or little things, side jobs when I can. Actually, I'm going to the job fair tomorrow. I already enrolled in that.
Okay, awesome.
I had already completed, like I said, I have my other charges, and I was telling him I just completed all my other classes, all my drug abuse class awareness, impact programs. I just finished 89, it was 80 hours. I just finished doing 89 hours of community service. Actually, on the 6th, I just finished doing the other class for the drug awareness. I have all the documentations, everything.
Okay. All right, so here's the thing. In this court, when people are on probation or supervision in this court, I don't allow them to be home health care providers.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
No, I'm not. No, that's my
No.
side job. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't allow that. And the reason why is because sometimes people don't know that the people who are coming in their homes have charges pending or anything about them. So I don't allow that because I don't think that's an appropriate place.
It's
If
a
you're-
family member. I don't.
No, I don't allow that, okay? All right, there's gonna be a $500 fine probated. Court is gonna sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. I'm gonna order the defensive safety course.
I have to retake it again.
If you've already taken it, just provide it to probation, okay? Probation, if she's already taking that as a part of other cases that arose out of this, then that can be deemed satisfied. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution, proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be regular random UAs. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Then at probation's discretion. Do you have any children or grandchildren?
Yes, I have plenty. I have one question, Judge. I had the other judge on precinct 9 because I was gonna move to Minnesota and work over there with my brother. I was just waiting for this case to,
All right, which county?
I have to,
All right, I'll allow transfer to Minnesota. But you're not transferred to Minnesota until they actually transfer you, okay?
yeah, I understand.
All right, so you said you have grandchildren?
Yeah.
What are their ages?
From 16 down to 10.
All right, and how old are your children?
My children are actually right now, both of them are 32.
Okay, oh, wow. All right, so I'm sure they ask you to babysit? Do they?
Yeah, I get my grandkids to, they love their grandma.
All right, I'm gonna ask for parenting classes. And once she completes the parenting classes, then your community service will be deemed satisfied. You understand?
I have to take parenting classes
Mm-hmm.
because of my grandchildren.
Yes.
Okay.
And let me just tell you why I do that. This is the reason why I do that. You're here for the evading arrest, detention of vehicle, right?
I was driving 45.
I know, but when the police put on sirens behind you and tell you
Didn't
pull
even
over.
know. I didn't even know it was for me. Yes, it's fine.
Yes.
Listen to the.
So here's the thing. When people come before me, I always try to give them things that will help them improve themselves and that they won't come back. Now, I could just have you do 100 hours of community service somewhere, maybe go somewhere, pick up trash on the side of the road. But wouldn't it be better to maybe do parenting classes? Because you're going to be babysitting your grandchildren, and then you don't have to do the $100 community service. You've done it by doing the parenting classes. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like to give people community service hours as busy work. I'm hoping the community service hours will be something that can help them improve their life. All right?
Instructor.
Yes, there you go. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're off the record. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Thank you.
All right, so in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you have an issue and you feel as though it's not being addressed, talk with probation. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. DeLeon. We have some issues. Probation.
Judge, I just want to update you. He submitted a negative UA today.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. DeLeon, we have issues with you. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. So why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? Why do I need to set a compliance hearing for you to get you to take a UA and get you to do what you need to do?
I have nothing, like no excuses to say for that.
No, I mean, here's the thing. Do you want to go to the state jail facility for up to 2 years?
No.
And guess what? State jail facility, when you get sent, if you get sent for 2 years, you do the entire 2 years. You, of course, get credit for any time that you've served, but at the state jail facility, it's day for day time. So if you get sentenced to 18 months, you're doing 18 months. You can mark it off on the calendar. So the question for you is, if you just want to call an end to this all, I'm fine with that. These are choices that people make. And if you want to go to the state jail facility, I will send you to the state jail facility and we will be done. And guess what would end up happening? I would move on to the next case, and your mom and stepfather, they'll be like, it's a shame. My boy's going to the state jail facility, but these will be the choices you've made. How old are you?
22.
You're 22. You should know better. If you don't, I'm telling you, there are consequences for actions. Do you understand?
Yes.
This is the last time that we're going to have a conversation where I am talking to you about not following through on what you're supposed to do. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? Because you haven't completed your theft course.
I've only finished partial for the first one. I'm gonna start the second one next month. I missed the start for this month, so I will get the second one done by next month.
All right. And why haven't you done community service?
As she told me, they usually require you to finish your classes first before.
All right. And then why are you failing to test?
Just didn't show up for the last one.
No, they're saying that you didn't submit December, January, and March. So why are you not showing up for your drug testing?
I showed up for the last, before this one. I don't remember exactly what the last date was for the last one that I did. And then the most recent one that she had me do, which was this one.
Okay, so why are you having trouble showing up? What's the issue? I don't understand.
No,
Do you just feel like something else is more important?
no.
So then why are you not doing it? Because it's on your calendar. I'm supposed to go take a UA on this one, December 12th. So what was more important than you taking your UA? On January 12th, what was more important than you taking your UA? I'm sorry?
Still nothing on.
On March 18th, what was more important than you taking your UA? Here's the thing, if you're being lazy and not taking your UA, then guess what? You don't have to take a UA at the state jail facility. You understand? When something is important, guess what? You treat it like it's important. And everything that you do from here on out, I know you're 22, so this is why we're having this conversation. Everything that you do from here on out, you know what you need to ask yourself? Is this something that can result in me potentially going to the state jail facility for 2 years? And then you need to ask yourself, do I want to be at the state jail facility for 2 years? If the answer is yes, then go on doing what you're doing. If the answer is no, then you better start changing things. You understand?
Yes.
Probation, is there anything else he needs? All right. Do not come back here for this again, because what's going to end up happening is a motion to revoke is going to be filed. I'm going to get it. I'm going to review it. If it's in proper order, I'm going to sign it. Once I sign it, what will end up happening is a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Either you will make bond or you will not, which means either your parents will pay your bond or they will not. If they pay your bond, you'll have a setting. You'll come to court. I will hear the motion. If the state proves it's true, then you could be going to the state jail facility for up to 2 years. If your parents are not able to make bond or you can't make any type of bond, you'll be brought over from the jail dressed in orange with the people you see here in the box. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. You better do better. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.